Welcome again to Joe Stunner Boxing. So, over in Ireland, on the undercard of Katie Taylor against Chantel Cameron, Limerick's Paddy Donovan scores a 6th round TKO. The towel actually came in against Sam MAISON, the former British super lightweight champ. And he's only 24, Donovan, trained by Andy Lee. MAISON, 32. A good, tough, domestic level fighter, Sam MAISON. In his last fight, he got stopped in 6 by Dalton Smith. Not quite up to that level, but, you know, a former, did I say English or British? He's actually the former English champion, not a former British champ. If I said British, I stand corrected. I'll correct myself. But he came to fight. He came to give the Irish lad, you know, some rounds, which he did. But he was always a step behind. And it was just a case of one guy being so much more talented than the other. It wasn't a case of, you know, one guy had more will, one guy had more motivation, more determination. It was just the other guy was better. And I think if that happens, you know, what can you say? It's, I mean, MAISON, what is he, a welterweight or a light welterweight? Whichever he is, he probably both boxing both weight divisions, but he looked about 2 or 3 inches taller than Sam. And from the word go, southpaw, tall, upright southpaw, Donovan. Like I say, trained by Andy Lee, but he fights a bit like Roy Jones, to be honest with you. You know, I'm not comparing the two in terms of talent, or obviously not achievements yet, but we'll have to go some to match Jones's achievements. But he looks good, and MAISON was desperately trying to get close, desperately trying to counter-punch. Did in the second round, actually. First round was all Donovan. MAISON was just settling in. Second round, he was firing a few counters, a couple of overhand punches. He's an orthodox fighter as opposed to the southpaw Donovan. So you would expect a lot of right hands to be coming over against the southpaw opponent. But he was just too good. He was just too slick, too fast, punched first, controlled the range far better. This is Donovan I'm talking about. And MAISON just couldn't do anything with him. It's that simple. And also, it didn't make matters any better that MAISON actually took this fight at short notice, because he had I think it was Dean Sutherland. He had a fight against Dean Sutherland in June, prepared, or he was preparing for that, but he jumped in. They probably offered him a bit more money. He jumps in, and he did get into the 6th round. He was floored. I don't know, half a minute, maybe close to a minute into the round, into the 6th round. And the corner threw the towel in. And it wasn't one punch to put him on the floor. It was just an accumulation of punches. The corner had said between rounds 5 and 6, show me something or I'm going to... The trainer said, I'm going to throw the towel in. And he was good to his word. And I got no complaint with the stoppage. You know, he lives to fight another day, I suppose. This was actually scheduled for 8 rounds, not 10. But he was sent over to Ireland to be cannon fodder for the big prospect, which in a sense he was. But he needn't be embarrassed by his performance, Sam MAISON. I mean, he's not up to Donovan's level. I'd say he's no better than, you know, maybe if you matched him right, you could get him a British title win against the right opponent. But, you know, a good, tough kid against a much more talented prospect. And I fully expect Paddy Donovan, if he's matched right, to make a splash at world level. The jury's out, but I would say he's got the raw materials. There's a couple of things he needs to work on. He pulls out upright too much. You know, he's got his hands low. It's a bit of a Roy Jones Jr. thing going on. But when he pulls out, I mean, Jones could get away with it because Jones was just a freak of nature, an athletic freak of nature. Donovan, if he's to be more Roy Jones than, say, Josh Kelly, you know, he's got to watch it. This putting out and straight in, not so much straight lines, but in a very sort of upright, head in the air, relying on your reflexes to get you out of trouble. I'm not keen on that sort of style. Very, almost no one can get away with it, apart from maybe Roy Jones and a few others. But yeah, Donovan, he showed a lot of skills, but I'd like to see a little bit more caution defensively. And he was hit a couple of times. Oh, I did like the fact that he was going to the body as well against a MAISON from very early on. And a MAISON, I mean, he took the punches well, both to the body and the head. And like I say, when he did go down in the 6th, it wasn't one punch. It was an accumulation of you know, punishment. But well done to Paddy Donovan. He's looking good. He's looking like he's on course. 24 years old. Give him another couple of years. Get him bedded in at European level, and then move up to world level over the next couple of years, and he should be ready for a world title shot. But of course, we know about the welterweights, don't we? Yeah, they're a handful. There's some good ones out there. Although it has to be said, whether you're talking Spence, Crawford, or Boots Ennis, none of them are fighting, are they, at the moment? And certainly Crawford's not getting any younger. He's almost in his, he's certainly in his mid-30s. By the time he gets in the ring, he'll probably be in his late 30s. Spence, to a large extent, I think Spence is, even though he's achieved so much, is kind of wasted talent. And Boots Ennis isn't fighting nearly enough for a young guy who has that sort of talent. He needs to keep busy and get some momentum going. So you never know. Maybe Donovan, when he moves up to that level, or if he wants to get down to the light welters, I don't know whether he can, but if he does, I mean, he's been weighing sort of welterweight limit. Could he get down to 140? I doubt it, but there's some killers down there too. But yeah, he got this win. It's a good win, and well done to him. Another fighter for Ireland to support. And bad luck to Samo MAISON. So leave your comments below if you've got any. Thanks as always for your time. Subscribe if you're new. Like the video if you're new. It helps us out. Spread the word about Joe's Son of Boxing. And we will speak again soon. Bye for now.